Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody. I hope the audio isn't too loud. It's surprisingly loud in my ears, but I just took Hodag to an event last weekend, and this week I just want to make a couple changes. You'll see I made some offline. This was sort of between the event. This wasn't like tonight. Unlike with Wendigo, where I felt like I had so much to do, I decided to start early. I've only really looked at it, kind of thought about what I need to do. What I want to do tonight is I want to make this base plate a little bit, shave some weight off of it and make it so I can get it laser cut. I need to add a fillet there. Make some slight tweaks to the front. I don't know if I'll even end up printing out any new fronts between now and the next event. We'll see what. Actually, no. I'll probably have to print at least one more. I'll want to print at least one extra front going into the next event. But yeah, and make some tweaks to the top plates and bottom plates because I'm gonna get them laser cut. I would say though, where is my top plates? But yeah, I would say that the top plate's going to end up being carbon fiber, and the bottom plate's going to end up being, what am I trying to say? It's going to end up being aluminum. I might get rid of this middle slot. It creates some, makes it maybe smaller than I want it to be, but. Because we definitely have the weight to actually make the bottom aluminum, and so I'm going to make the bottom aluminum. Probably at least 60, 61 to start out. I'm going to look something up real quick. Density. I'm trying to think of it. Okay, so 70, 75. I like a small percentage. I don't think that's going to matter. We're not going to think too much about that. So let's get started. I'm actually going to do this quick edit part. We don't need, I pretty much just don't need this cut there. Actually, wait. Oh no, I didn't think about that. Okay, so what I want to do is I need to get rid of this. I think I want to make this cut actually even smaller. Point 0.23. Make it a little more tighter, especially on these forks, these longer forks. I don't think I really needed to make them as squishy. Okay, and I'm gonna make some slight tweaks to the base plate. Oh, that's the top plate. Okay, apparently that's fine. Hmm. I want the base plate, top plate to actually protect the pulley because it did not. Previous version. They're about the right. I want to make it so easy to that's what. Oh, fuck off. Actually, we'll do a half an inch. Whoops. No, we can do more than that with how we have it. You think maybe? Uh, just want to make it a little bit harder for people to get those belts. But the thing is, the wires still have to come down outside somewhere, so I can't do too much. So I'm giving myself about an inch. Actually, I think we could give ourselves something. Wait. We'll give it. Actually, we'll give ourselves like a full range. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, you don't need to be so fucking angry about it, Jesus. Doing it this. Okay, so I'm not sure why it's so angry with me right now, but we're doing our best. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, come on. Come up with the feature itself. You playing this game with me? And this. I think a lot of that was based on vibes, anyways. I don't know why you're so fucking upset with me, SolidWorks. Oh, come on, stop playing this game. Why are you acting like I changed it that much? So dramatic, SolidWorks. Dramatic. Why are you so dramatic? Sometimes using SolidWorks is like arguing with a child. It's like, you change this. Like fussy for no reason. Like I changed something that shouldn't even matter, and it's like getting angry at me and shit. Oh, come on. Whatever's missing, just fucking get over it. Have you considered that? Yeah, I don't really. Actually, no, I do want to add more. I don't want to give them too many edges. Okay. Our base plate, we just made some changes to cover up the belt a little bit from because Axelvit decided to destroy our little belts. I think we can afford the weight. It's just a matter of whether there'll be room for it. This might be a Boolean. Okay, so it's not a Boolean. Never mind. I was thinking for a second. I thought the clearance here was basically a Boolean of like an intersection. I will save Q. Is that really the only fillet in that feature? I definitely want to go a little bit bigger with it. Because actually, perfect. Because I don't want it to interfere with it. So that's probably exactly what whatever. I don't think it'll matter. Actually, no, it will matter. That's probably why it was smaller before. Now I'm realizing I'm like I think I tried to make it bigger. Then I was like, oh, that's gonna interfere with that. Okay, so I just wanted the features. No, it. Okay, onto the base plate. Ideally, we want to be ordering parts tonight because I need to get them by February 8th. I think I do need the February 8th. What? Okay. Fuck. Oh, sorry. I'm swearing. I don't need to be swearing. We're gonna make this not collinear. Actually, no. Did I make it? Okay, yeah. I did the wrong collinear. And what we want to do is we want to actually make this a little... Let's try and make it a whole inch. Oh, flare wheel. No, that should be good. For now. Because I want to get... sorry, you can't see that. I want to get this hole further away from this edge. Because it... Yeah, I don't... It's... That way, Sencut Sen can actually make the part. And we're going to push... What did it base some of this off of? Oh, yeah, the collate. I'm debating if I want to change the sides. The thing is, I don't really want to change the sides. I kind of like them thick the way they're thick. That was a weird sentence. Because... Yeah, we'll see. .75, is that too much? Actually, no, it's not close to... Actually, no, it's kind of... We do want to get closer. I'm just trying to use less material at this point now. Because aluminum's heavy. And yeah, aluminum's heavy. That's all I need to say. That's all I have to say about that. Actually, I may as well from this point to here. I probably ought to fill it here now that it's a little bit further away from that wheel. Yeah, this fillet will make it so a little bit stronger. Yeah, I think aluminum. I think we check something real quick. What? Specifications? Please. Thermal conductor. I'm trying to figure out the impact strength of each because shear. Jesus Christ, the shear is very different. Sorry, I'm looking at some material properties. Oh, hey, King Pie Games, you made it. I'm making some updates to Hodag. I know I think I mentioned making the bottom carbon fiber. I'm thinking aluminum actually, because I have the weight for it. But still doing carbon fiber top plates, but doing aluminum bottom plates. I'm just trying to look at something. Impact strength. And just trying to think of some hardness. I'm not trying to look for sheer machinability, fatigue, fracture toughness. Giving me tensile. Am I tripping? Something different, right? Strength of carbon. Sorry. Iron limit. Okay. But yeah, thinking the nice thing about the advantage to using aluminum, other than it will, one, the weight on the bottom, keeping that weight on the bottom is going to make this a lot more stable to drive. Because at I like with the new weapon, I had a lot more gyro. Before it was zero gyro because I had the heavy aluminum base plate and a tiny weapon. But with the new weapon, it's faster, bigger, and the whole robot was lighter, actually, or especially the bottom of the robot. The weight was distributed different. I think being able to, I think I want to go with aluminum still. I was second guessing myself, but I think I still want to go with aluminum because I think aluminum is carbon fiber. Obviously, like it's super strength in some directions, but I feel like aluminum's going to be strong in all of the directions. Because that's the whole thing about carbon fiber. Since it's like a weave, it's very directional in its strength. Oh yeah, there's another feature I was gonna add because I was kept looking at this. I'm like, I can make holes somewhere. Like, I can save a little bit of weight because um, I gave up on some of the mates because this thing is such a this whole like you've probably heard of spaghetti code. This is spaghetti CAD. This is what spaghetti CAD looks like. Because everything is okay. That's Oh, come on. Ugh. I'll grab that. Whatever. I'll actually just do distance, I guess. And we'll do. I just want to save a little bit of weight, but I don't want to. The thing is, like, the sides and everything hold up pretty much all of my electronics. So I can't do too much. But I mean, I am doing this. We can do a little bit. Electronics still have to come across. May as well make this a full inch. Fuck it. The 1 inch by 1 inch triangle in the front. I think I might also like wrap some tape around here just to like kind of, because these screws are here just to kind of keep this from going up and down. It won't do much, but something. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's small stuff, not doing X, Y, or Z. Tightening a screw, that's definitely. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't. There was some stuff that I didn't end up. I ended up losing. Uh, like the weapon assembly almost came apart because I didn't use Loctite. Because like the screw that holds this part up during my fight against it was two wedges, but this like loosened the screw that was there, just completely came out, and I was like, whoops, like vibrated out, I guess. I want to just fill it up just so it's not. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely been a couple fights where I've lost due to dumb stuff. Maybe someday it'll stop happening, but add some fillets. We can reduce any. We don't. That way, we're not creating any stress concentrations. The thing is, that so much of the electronics has to be supported, so I can't really do too much more. I do feel like this could have could come further in. I don't want to go much further out. Actually, I probably. Nah, we can make it bigger. Okay, let's see how that feels. Feels like there's a massive hole in my robot, but I mean, there's already a massive hole in the top of the robot, so may as well have one in the bottom too. But yeah, I don't know if you're here for it, but I made the top plate come in a little bit more because I went against a drill at down in Missouri, and he ended up getting the belt that makes it go back and forth. And since it's fixed at both ends, I was able to retract it, but I was not able to punch anymore. So he ended up getting it, and I retract it kind of out of without thinking, even though I probably should have just kept it forward. He ended up making it so it couldn't go back. I think also if I go against bots like that and they do stuff like that, I need to be conscious to just keep the weapon forward because it's a lot. I'll fare better in weapon to weapon exchanges against overhead saws and overhead drills than I will weapon to weapon exchanges for other robots, obviously. But I don't know if I don't know. There may be one overhead bot at the next event, so I'm debating if I want to do a titanium plate for that. But I also kind of want to try maybe some sort of uh top plate that's like thinned. Actually, all right, I want to change the front first. I might try an alternate top for top attacks that's TPU and has fins or something. Kind of like I know some. I think at finals someone had something similar for going against Slam Plan. Like you know how people have the veins, like you would see for a heat sink. They do that for a lot of spinners, but doing that on the top. Okay. What was I gonna now I forgot what I was gonna change. Yeah. I might try that. Just having more sort of spamming material. I'm not sure how well it would end up working, but especially be weird to fasten, but there was I'm not going to print out a new front or I might print out one new front, but I'm not like replacing the fronts. Oh, this is going to yep. Part of me is wanting to say fuck it and go a little bit further. Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't realize that would change actually where that base cuts off at. Oh, that might be a little bit better anyways. But hmm. I know what I gotta do. I gotta do it at the source. Sorry, I didn't explain what I'm doing. I'm basically trying to make. I'm going to change where it's cut, and I'm going to make it so there's a little bit more material. Like the forks are still going to go to the same spot. I need to actually remember which cut is where I put the teeth in. Whale teeth situation. I forgot what the actual name is that people gave it, but it's like the wheel teeth thing. This is what we're looking for. Annoying. Okay, there we go. Okay, I want to change the feature, not the sketch. Well, I had to fix the sketch, but I want to change the feature. Currently, as you see, our forks are all jacked up. So what we're going to do is actually go a little bit in. We're going to go in both directions, basically. Actually, shit. As you can see, that means I do have to change the sketch because I am doing something that I wasn't doing before. But yeah, I want to make room for these. My forks are getting a little chewed up, so we're going to change some things. Okay, come on. Give me red. Near with each other. That's fine. That's what we want to change. Then we want to go all the way down. I just want a little bit more material protecting these forks. And I'm pretty sure I can afford it. Because this isn't actually very much TPU in the grand scheme of things. Especially for how much weight I have. Let's die. I'm going to need you to calm down, Salt. I can't fix it if you don't let me exit this sketch. Oh shit, I don't want to, I accidentally moved some holes. Okay. Okay. Oh shit, I realized I should have gone higher. As you can see. Sorry, I'm actually editing. I can only edit one sketch at a time. Whoops. SolidWorks hates me. It's like, why do you have 5 bajillion sketch? Do you really need all these sketches? That's what SolidWorks is wondering right now. Like, I can assure you, SolidWorks, all of these. Can I just? You definitely listen to this. Okay, I'm not losing it. Apparently, it's twice. They're twice. Good. What difference this will make in the grand scheme of things? You might be wondering. I mostly just wanted this to be a little more printable, because the more the more I bring it in, the less it has to be like this, and it'll go more like that. So I'm gonna actually edit this chamfer a little bit. What's it gonna do? Is it just gonna give me an error, or is it gonna? Okay, it is gonna do it. I think it's. I want. I actually kind of want it to do that. I'll actually go to 0.3 still. This feature is mostly because it's printed this side down, and this is gonna make it more printable. Also, it's gonna give. I want as much material defending our little fort. No, whoops. I did not do. I accidentally create a variable. That's not what I want to do. Creating a global variable was not my goal there. Yeah, because yeah, I'll probably end up having to print one out because I think there's one front that is going to be not salvageable thanks to Elytra, because this shaft is so bent that there's like no way I'm getting that shit out. Like a smiley face. What's funny is it also, the front of the base plate basically came shattered in that part. So yeah, Elytra, it didn't get any of the electronics. Honestly, the damage that Axle Bit did was much less substantial, but honestly, almost as annoying. Because obviously the base plate and top plate was useless, but pretty much everything made a tape U except for this. Well, this is what would have been fine, or it might be fine if I can find a way to get that out. I don't know how I'm getting that out, but maybe I need to bring it into work to be able to get that shit out. We'll see. Mm. Yeah, these forks. Let's see how that works. So it's gonna look different because the top and bottom are gonna be different. But other than that, it shouldn't. This is basically the same robot. Check. Let me check. Oh, that's what I need. The holes. These holes were too big. Yeah, we're gonna make that smaller. Because it wasn't as noticeable in the Elytra fight because other things failed first. But if you notice, let's this hole and this hole. This one's a little bit smaller than this one. So sorry, if the so because this hole is smaller or this hole is bigger than this one, the plastite screws ended up pulling out in the fight against what is it called? Blister. So that's why I'm making these holes smaller. I think in the next event I might just say fuck it and just sort of super glue them in and deal with the consequences, but for future ones I want to make that smaller. Because it was just the threads just weren't engaged enough. Top one. Oh, and I think the main reason, double check what the size of the holes for the front. Like, my poor computer. Oh shit. 0.1? No wonder it's fucking tighter. That's a huge difference. I didn't realize. I thought I thought all my holes were the same. I guess they weren't. Yeah, because was this also 0.1? Yeah, it's also. What the fuck am I doing? I need to make the other one 0.1. No wonder it's so much smaller. Or so much bigger, rather. Whoops. Yeah, because I was like, oh yeah, it's because they're printed at a different, they're different orientation, and when you print things at a different orientation, the holes are different in different ways. Nope, I'm just a dumbass who had them the same size. Okay. What else do we need to do? Did that? Oh yeah. Now these holes look kind of huge, actually. 'Cause I think there were other holes. Size are these holes? Oh, that's like 0.3. Good thing. Ah. Yeah, yeah, maybe I would have won that blister fight had I just made the holes the right size. 0.15? What? Yeah, that's like they're 33% bigger than the ones in the back. No wonder the back is just like held on together while everything else was falling apart because the holes was a third, 2/3 the size. Whoops. Okay. That was weird that it did that in the middle of the stream. Because it just told me that it couldn't find. What? Oh. Can you hear the background music? Because to me, it's not showing the background music. It's showing me that it's not catching the audio output capture. So you can't hear the music. I don't know why I've had no problems with OBS, but in the past, but like when I was recording stuff like yesterday or the day before, I was having issues. But what the frick is going on? It was 2 days ago I was recording. It wasn't capturing stuff. I was having audio issues. This is weird. I think the microphone's working now. It says it's to default. Nope, that didn't do anything. Not really any properties to change on it, so I don't have much that I can fix for it. Oh, it's just really quiet, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know the microphone's fixed, but can you hear the background music at all? But I'm actually curious because it doesn't sound like the background music is working. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a config, new drive config. Obviously, we're gonna suppress that. Whatever, we can add the filters back. Debating how I want to do this. Because now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of my electronics is so far back and down. I'm not even sure if it's worth it to do a special thing for it other than just having it be thicker. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, like cuz the electronics sits so low and the robot's so much higher than it is tall. And where I would really want it, like here in this corner, like to protect a belt, like I can't really have fins there because then it's gonna end up like hitting other shit. I could, I guess, but I'm trying to think if because I'm thinking if it's 3D printed to protect it, like TPU wouldn't be rigid enough because like this needs to be rigid in order to protect the in order for the punching mechanism to function. If it's not rigid enough, it just doesn't work. So never mind. You know, I changed my mind about that whole idea also because I realized it'd be really complicated for something that probably won't work and will be a Bitch to print. Probably just do. Wow, I got. I don't know. I feel like this middle. I kind of wanted to get rid of this. See how this looks with that. Because I feel like it ends up making so much stuff so thin. Whoops, the wrong part. Because that way, gonna yell at me because I broke the fillets. But yeah, that should reduce. That should just basically shore up some. Make it so there's not creating any thin spots. Overall, this should be pretty good. I think I'm good to go. I think hardware that I need to order is just the shoulder bolts for the front because I broke a couple. And maybe next time I'll end up changing the diameter of that. I do need to mess with some fork configuration still, and I do have a gajillion forks. Because this ended up, because what size is it? I forgot. 3/16. I might end up going to just 1/4 of an inch, because that would be, yeah, that's the next size up. Let me see, was there? I'm looking at McMaster cars, seeing if there's cruise order. In 3/4, yeah. Odds are I'm gonna have to just go up in size. Go from 3/16 to 1/4. Thing is, I have so many forks that I printed off, I'm not super eager to. Oh no, that's rough. What are you working on, CAD? Because I hope you saved whatever you're working on. But yeah, I lost 3 shoulder bolts, which is half the shoulder bolts I brought. Which isn't a good sign. Which tells me that I should probably get larger size. But or that I'm either, I guess either that or I need to find a better way to protect the shoulder bolt. Well, maybe, or maybe both. Maybe I do also need to. Because I think when they hit it, they were hitting it pretty directly. Like they were, like it wasn't like it was going into the forks then into the shoulder bolt. They were hitting like right underneath it. And I feel like, well, I feel like what happened to Elytra, like there's no reasonable amount of size shoulder bolt that would keep it working. But I think I want to chew up some more shoulder bolts. Do I want to chew up shoulder bolt? I think I'll do one more event with these shoulder bolts, but I don't want to print out new fronts. I'll probably print. Then I'll end up printing probably still one more front. Actually, it depends on whether I can salvage this front. If I can salvage this front, then I won't need to print off one. I think I might bring this into work to try to get it out. I have more resources there. I have resources there that are tools and stuff. I have access to tools I don't have here at home. Because if I don't have to print any more of these, I might actually... I mean, actually not. Now that I think about it, I'll just do it now. I'll do it now in the CAD. That way later... Because I think I'll probably end up changing these forks too. One of those things I know I just am gonna have to do. I think I'm gonna, because it's just too fragile. Whoops. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to end up making changes to the forks. I also remember that I have steel forks that I still want to use too. Actually, yeah, I'll do this. I'll do this change after the next event. Nah. Whatever. Yeah, I think I'll save that change for. But that's going to be in the back of my head, is probably change the size of that shoulder bolt. Mostly because I realized these laser cut metal steel forks, they are 500 forks. I'm not going to buy new ones anytime soon. So we're going to do one more event with these shoulder bolts. I think, buy 5 more. And then... Nope, we don't bust all of them. And then, yeah, next time I think we'll do the higher diameter, and then all the other changes we made to the front too. Ideally, I don't have to buy any more fronts. Or buy any more fronts. Print out any more fronts before RSL. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there. This video this week I posted my RSL video, or not RSL video, my Fly Sky video. This week is or not this week, the week after next week. Not next week, but the week after. I'll do the jackalope video will drop, the plastic ant that I brought to SEMO. Then I believe the 2 weeks after that, I'll do the Hodag video. And then 2 weeks after that will be another Hodag video. So it'll be 2 Hodag videos in a row, ideally. Because Hodag's going to RSL at the beginning of February. And then I'll hopefully also have Ozark Howler video immediately after that. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.